Mr. Beat presents Presidential Elections in American History. The 57th presidential election in American history took place on November 6th, 2012, my 31st birthday. Oh crap, I'm getting old. Barack Obama became president as the economy really sucked. It was known as the Great Recession, and the Obama administration's solution was to have the federal government micromanage the economy in a way somewhat similar to Franklin Roosevelt's administration. Then again, the George W. Bush administration micromanaged quite a bit too. Obama continued the bailout of corporations, but also of ordinary people, and he signed laws like the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act to try to get the country out of the recession. By 2012, the recession was over, but the economy just trudged along. It was nothing to get too excited about, and the rich kept getting richer and the poor kept getting poorer. This led to unrest on both sides of the political spectrum, with the Tea Party movement on the right and the Occupy Wall Street movement on the left. Still, Obama kept a campaign promise by bringing the troops home from Iraq. Well, kind of. We still have military bases there. Obama did send more troops to fight in Afghanistan, and we are in fact still fighting there right now. Obama also sent troops to Libya and expanded the drone strikes in several countries to continue the war on terror, especially in Pakistan. Speaking of Pakistan, on May 1st, 2011, U.S. Navy SEALs killed Osama bin Laden, the dude who claimed responsibility for the 9/11 attacks, after they found him hiding seemingly in plain sight in Pakistan. Of course, the most famous and probably biggest accomplishment during Obama's term in office was his signing of the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, aka Obamacare. The main objectives of the law were to make sure everyone had health insurance and to lower the cost of health care. The Democratic Party still loved Barack Obama, and he was easily renominated, along with the 47th vice president in American history, Joe Biden. Hi, Joe.
Hello!
The Republican Party, meanwhile, had some division. Yet again, quite a few nominees competed for their nomination. The leading four were former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney, back again trying for the nomination after not getting it in 2008. U.S. Representative Ron Paul, also back a second time trying for the nomination after not getting it in 2008. Rick Santorum, a former senator from Pennsylvania. And Newt Gingrich, the former Speaker of the House who led the Republican Revolution of 1994. I have to mention that Gingrich used to teach both history and geography at the University of West Georgia. The Republican candidates had some heated debates and definitely disagreed on several issues. It seemed like it would be tough for the party to unite behind one candidate, but they somehow did. They nominated Mitt Romney, although many Ron Paul supporters resisted his nomination, and Paul himself did not endorse Romney. Romney was the first Mormon to run for president to be nominated by a major political party. Romney picked Paul Ryan, a U.S. representative from Wisconsin, as his running mate. The Libertarian Party had gained a lot of momentum, probably because of the popularity of Ron Paul. They nominated Gary Johnson, the former governor of New Mexico, for president, with Jim Gray, a former judge, as his running mate. Johnson originally tried for the Republican nomination, but wasn't doing so well, so instead joined the Libertarian Party. But yeah, don't you know we have a two-party system, Mr. Beat? The campaigns for Obama and Romney broke records for the amount of money spent and the amount of negative campaigning. This was the first presidential election after the Supreme Court case Citizens United v. FEC, which opened the door for unlimited election spending by corporations. Most of that spending went towards super PACs, or groups trying to drive public policy or get politicians elected without directly working with any candidates or political parties. People just love super PACs, by the way. At the debates, Romney talked about, but also was critical of Obamacare, even though he was known for Romneycare, which was a similar initiative passed by Romney when he was governor of Massachusetts. They also debated foreign policy, but honestly, they didn't disagree too much on the country's role in the world. They did clash on how the government should have responded to the Great Recession. Romney argued the federal government was trying to do too much and making the problem worse. And Obama argued that without the federal government intervening, the recession would have turned into a depression. Heading into Election Day, Romney was confident he would win. And here are the results. Yeah, Romney didn't win, but Barack Obama did, becoming the third president in a row to be re-elected. Obama received 332 electoral votes and 51.1% of the popular vote. Romney received just 206 electoral votes and 47.2% of the popular vote. The electoral map looked pretty similar to the 2008 election, although Obama became the first president re-elected with fewer electoral votes and less of a popular vote percentage since Franklin Roosevelt in 1944. I keep bringing up FDR. Is that why so many people call Obama a socialist? Gary Johnson finished third with just under 1% of the popular vote. And there you have it, folks. The next election hasn't happened yet. I'll let that sink in for a while. Don't worry, I'll still see you for the next presidential election, buddy. Holy crap, we did it. We made it before the deadline of Election Day 2016. So congratulations, everyone. Party people, who are you voting for president for the 2016 election? I am just curious. I want to know who you're voting for. If you could please comment below and share why you're voting for that person, and I hope you keep it civil. If you're 18 and older, maybe you could vote in real life, whatever floats your boat. And also, I'm doing an AMA on Reddit. I've learned quite a bit over the past 2 years about presidential elections in American history, and I feel like I could answer a lot of questions that you might be having before Election Day tomorrow on there. So join me on there. And finally, many of you were wondering, am I going to make a video for the election of 2016? And the answer is, of course, and that will be released sometime in December. So be looking forward to that. And a song about President Obama is coming out in January. So good times. If you're one of the people who subscribe to this channel by first hearing about this series, I hope that you stick around. I have a bunch of other cool stuff planned for the future. But thank you again. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go to bed now.